Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is freezing out. I don't know where you're from or the temperature outside of where you're watching this, but where I'm at in Minnesota, it's like -30 with the wind chill. I think it was -15 this morning. We just have a real wicked cold snap coming through, but that's perfect. Today we're staying warm, we're in the garage, and we're doing a little bit of cooking. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode. My name is Sam Sobi, but before we go any farther, I'd like to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, and that's Shore Lunch. You guys know Shore Lunch, it's a staple, it's a household name. They're known very well for their breading and batter mixes. If you guys love to fry fish, then you've definitely fried fish in Shore Lunch before, but something I've been kind of getting into, I guess, this whole fall season is their soup mixes. I'm not a great cook, and I've never claimed to be. And I really love soup, and I kind of love homemade soup that like my mom or my grandma would make. But from their soup mixes, I've been making a lot of soup and then kind of throwing in ingredients of my own and kind of making it my own, but it gets me in the right direction of the soup I'd like to make. So I'm loving their soup mixes. I obviously love their breading and batter mixes. So Shore Lunch, thank you guys. Huge shout out to you. Please check the link in the description, check out their website, and Shore Lunch, thank you for supporting the channel. All right, on with the video. So judging by the title and the thumbnail of today's video, you have a slight inkling of what we're gonna be doing. And I'm excited about it because I've never done this. I've never tried this. I didn't like set this up last night, give it a go and give it a run through. I feel like every cooking show obviously knows what they're going into before they do it. And like I said, this is not a cooking show. We're a fishing show, but today, we're gonna be cooking some fish. And we're gonna be doing that with just some plain mustard, a little bit of eggs, some fresh crappie fillets, and more importantly, we're gonna be doing it with oven-style Shore Lunch. And I know what you're thinking, are you potentially gonna cook it in the oven? No, we're gonna deep fry it. One thing I have been playing around with a lot is I've been playing around kind of making different batters and breading mixes in the oven, making them in the air fryer, making them in the deep fryer. So just because this is oven style, don't think you're just limited to that. I found that this batter is very thin, crispy, it's beautiful, it's tasty, but it holds flavor really well. So when I was kind of brainstorming and thinking about doing different recipes, and I decided on the mustard recipe, I was like, the oven style might be the perfect batter to kind of hold that in as it deep fries, and then, yeah, we'll see how it turns out. So let's get everything set up, get the oil hot, and then let's start cooking. The inspiration for this kind of came from my good buddy Corey. This is his recipe. He says it's really good, but like I said, I've never tried it. So I might try it a few different ways and we'll see what turns out the best. If he's making fish for a lot of people and he's doing the mustard recipe, he says he does a little egg bath and then mixes the mustard into there. It kind of makes the mustard go further so you don't have to buy bottles and bottles of mustard. But I'm going to try some with a mustard egg bath and then some just with plain mustard. And then I might even go inside and grab kind of the nicer mustard we have for some nicer brats and see if I can kind of taste the difference in store-bought mustard versus like a nice mustard. So we have options, we have time. We just need the oil to get hot, and then we should be good to go. Shore Lunch oven style and mustard coming at you in 3, 2, 1. All right, right out the gate, I'm gonna probably dry out these fillets a little bit, get a little bit of the water off of them, because we are gonna put it in a mustard bath. So a lot of these Shore Lunch mixes, you don't need to do an egg bath or anything. You can take them right from cold water, dip it in the batter, dip it in the hot oil, and it'll be good to go. But for this, since we are kind of doing a little egg mustard bath, I'm gonna dry these fillets off. Next, I'm gonna do the egg and mustard bath. From here, I'm gonna put a generous amount of mustard in there because that's the goal. I want this to have plenty of mustard flavor. All right, so that kind of has a good consistency. It's not too thick, but it should be thick enough to kind of hold on to those fillets. All right, now for the oven style Shore Lunch. The reason I think I've fallen in love with oven style so much is because it's really thin and I feel like it just holds to the fillet so well. So sometimes you'll put on other batters and it seems like the whole fish isn't covered. But this right here, I don't know if it's just kind of, it has more of a breadcrumby type consistency, but it just holds to the fillet really well. And it makes nice, thin, crispy fillets. And I think that's it. I think that's all we have to do. Now we just wait. I'm freaking hungry right now. All right, the oil is hot and ready. I'm gonna take fillet number 1, put it in our mustard bath. Wow, that is vibrant. From here, I'm gonna take it right out of the mustard bath and I'm gonna dip it. I'm gonna kind of cover it and push some of that batter in. I love pushing any type of batter I have right into the fillet. Seems like it sticks better and it makes for kind of more of a crunchier fillet. Bingo, I think that'll work. All right, fillet number 1 into the hot oil. Beautiful. Okay. I feel like it's done. I feel like it's maybe done. Definitely done. Does not take long. Might even be a little overdone. Not too bad though. All right, let's give it a shot. All right, if you're anything like me, I love all my fresh fish with fresh lemon. So I'll probably try a couple bites without lemon on it, and then I'll try it with some lemon on it. All right, here we go. Consistency is very good, but honestly, I'm not tasting that much mustard in it. Okay, that's pretty good. To be honest, I thought it was gonna like taste like mustard. It's a light essence or the flavor. It's kind of like this is just a little bit of the flavor to the mustard, but it's not like I just took a bite of mustard. Okay, this next fillet I'm gonna do just a straight mustard bath, no egg bath with it. Hopefully this will kind of bring in more of the mustard flavor and we'll kind of get a better taste of what mustard deep fried on fish tastes like. So fillet number 2 coming up. Let's do our pure mustard bath. It's gonna be much thicker. That should be enough. We'll put our fillet in there. We'll kind of mix that all around. Take it right out of the mustard bath. Put it right onto here. Push the breading in. All right, into the oil you go. Beauty. All right, that should be good. Beauty. Consistency, this one looks about the same. I'll let it just kind of chill here for a second. This little piece I'll kind of break off. This one I'll do with no lemon. This one I'll do with lemon. All right, fillet number 2, just a straight mustard bath with no lemon on it. That's good, that's hot. This one I can taste the mustard way more. It's not overbearing by any means, but I can definitely taste the mustard. I like that a lot. Last bite, best bite. Okay, I like the second fillet much better. I also really love mustard, but it wasn't too strong by any means. The first one, I felt like I could taste just a little bit of the mustard. This one, I could actually taste mustard. Now, for number 3, I'm gonna kind of switch up the mustard, do another just straight mustard bath. This one is just kind of a generic one you get at the grocery store. This one, obviously, you also get at the grocery store, but I feel like this is more real mustard. This is stone ground, and you can actually kind of see the mustard seeds in this, where this one is probably so heavily processed. I don't know. This is just a little better mustard, so we'll see if this tastes more like mustard. Stone ground mustard versus all. Okay, I feel like especially the stone ground mustard, that would be a good mustard to have the egg bath with, because this is so thick. But we're gonna try it, especially since we're only doing one fillet here. Put that nice big fillet in here. Into the Shore Lunch. All right, into the grease. Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Usually, like, you save the best for last, and that's what I was doing. I was like, this stone ground mustard is gonna be much better than just kind of a generic yellow mustard. But I think the consistency of the stone ground, since it's so thick and it's like, it's seriously just a bunch of mustard seeds. It's not like it's been processed down to even a sauce barely. It didn't hold very well, or the batter didn't hold very well to it. I'm excited to see what it tastes like, but the oven style holds to like everything like that. I think that's just much too thick. So if I had to change that up right out the gate, I think I would do the stone ground mustard in an egg bath, just to kind of thin it out and maybe make it, I guess, a little bit better consistency to hold to the fillet. I'll try it really quick here. It's good. Oh, it's hot. All right, I'll rate them all again, kind of after I've had time to think about it. Egg bath with mustard. It's good, it makes your mustard go a long way. Potentially a good way to do the mustard bath if you're making fish for a lot of people. A straight, generic yellow mustard bath. It's thick, but it holds well to the fillet, and it actually has much better mustard flavor. I would choose this one as my favorite. And last, and probably least, surprisingly enough, the stone ground mustard, it was too thick. It was too thick to kind of bathe onto the fillet. So this is obviously a much better mustard, but as far as filleting fish, generic yellow mustard takes the cake. So that was fun. I'm not much of a cook, but I do like to experiment, and I love figuring out new ways to kind of fry fish or make fish. So if you guys have any suggestions, please comment them down below. Your favorite way to make fish, or a funky way that you've made fish that was surprisingly good. So please comment it all down below. And a huge shout out again to the sponsor of today's video, Shore Lunch. Please check the link in the description, check out their website, pick something up from them, because a company that supports this channel, I know you guys support too. So thank you guys. Thank you, Shore Lunch. I guess there's nothing left to be said than stay tuned. And as always, let the adventure begin.
Move ahead, oh my pretty babe. Something ain't right. Got to find a way to move ahead. Oh my pretty babe.